It's not. There's a lot of hell that your body goes through. A lot. Now.
Here's a question for you. Is marriage overrated?
Why aren't people getting married anymore?
A new Pew Research poll found that 2 in 5 young adults think marriage is an outdated tradition.
Marriage rates are at their lowest right now.
Is marriage really even worth it?
More than half of marriages end in divorce.
If you get married, you have to be stuck with this person for the rest of your life, right? That's why you get married. So that's why it's declining. Why would you get married if you want to have just one partner when you can have multiple?
Marriage is stupid.
Welcome to the Married AF podcast, the self-proclaimed greatest marriage and relationship podcast in the world. We're your host, Matthew Monica Powers, episode 111. You can see we're dressed up all nice today because we just left some very good friends of ours' wedding. It's an unbelievable wedding.
Yes.
And
they are officially married AF.
They are officially married AF. They were single AF.
Yep.
Now they're officially married AF. It was an unbelievable wedding. Worship broke out.
It was so cool.
It was an awesome, awesome wedding. So congrats to the McClendons.
Woo-woo.
Scott and Misty. Scoot is
Scoot.
married and off to their honeymoon. So, but it's nice to be back. We haven't been here in a little while. Just as life happens, baseball season has gotten upon us. Basketball ended. Your father passed away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a whirlwind of 5 or 6 weeks or so. So we haven't recorded, but we're back now and excited about this because you sent me this, and I'm going to go ahead and preface this and apologize to anyone that this pisses off. Women especially, this one is going to piss you off. So don't forget, I'm just the reader of the story. But imagine this.
I sent it to you after reading what? Maybe
a paragraph.
If that.
Maybe a few sentences.
And I said, I cannot read anymore. This is worth talking about. It's just wrong.
It is just wrong. So let me set the story real quick. Ladies, you just had a baby. Within the last 6 weeks, you've had a baby. You brought life into this world. The unbelievable thing of growing a human inside you, bringing it into this world, all of that goes into it. And it takes a little time to recover.
Yes.
It's an incredible thing. Bodies are unbelievable to be able to do this.
I mean, it took you 9 months to grow the baby.
And
only 9 months.
Only 9 months to grow this baby, birth this baby into this world that you are now responsible for, that comes with a whole new set of life. And you have a husband.
That's 50% his fault.
It's 50% his fault. All he did was show up and, do his thing.
He supplied some stuff.
He supplied some stuff for you to have this child. And hopefully you're supportive throughout it all. I have a feeling this one necessarily wasn't. But it's a complete life change. The hormones are still trying to figure all this out and regulate all of this. You want to get your poor body back because it's been through hell to birth this child. And your husband tells you, hey, maybe you need to ask your doctor about getting on Ozempic. Dun, dun, dun. So, ladies, I know you're feeling it right now. That is obviously not the best thing. But here is the story that I will read for everyone to get caught up. And then we'll kind of break this down and talk about really the attraction in a marriage and maybe what this husband could have done differently. Hopefully a lot of things. When I went for my annual physical this year, he asked to ask my doctor about taking Ozempic for weight loss. While these medications can be life-changing for people suffering from chronic obesity, this is not applicable to my situation. Clarified that despite gaining weight during pregnancy, my BMI remains well within the normal range. Therefore, I was not planning to do this, just intentionally diet, exercise until I finish breastfeeding our child. My doctor agreed that I am not a candidate for Ozempic or that type of medicine and relayed that to my husband. I came back from my physical and said my doctor didn't recommend I take this medication and said to increase exercise, especially since taking drugs and not exercising can lead to muscle loss. My husband's response to this medical advice was really something. My husband said he didn't really care about my health and thought I needed to put more effort and attention into being more appealing to him. It continues. Believe it or not, it actually gets much worse. It was his birthday, she writes. So I got dressed up in a dress he always likes a lot. Left my hair down, put on makeup, did everything. The reaction was, I appreciate you wore the dress, but it really doesn't look the same anymore. I feel like I was putting in the effort to be appealing and got slapped down. I was feeling insecure about my body changes after the pregnancy, and then he told me belly fat is unappealing to everyone. And now I feel self-conscious about the way I dress too. I put in the effort, but he doesn't appreciate it. It makes me feel discouraged about even trying. It seems like the only thing I can do to make him happy is lose weight. Even then, I won't have the same body I did in my 20s. What are your thoughts, baby?
I don't know where I should start, but I've been there twice. You were never the one that said anything about, oh, you need to lose weight. You need to do this. I put myself in a Mrs. like MRS pageants.
After we had Cash, you most certainly did.
I did it with Elkie
You did
too.
it with Elkie too, but I know Cash was like soon after.
6 months after. Because I was always told, oh, well, you'll never get your body back. You'll never be able to do this. And I said, all you had to do was say I won't. I'm going to do it.
Well, and that's how you're wired.
But that's just, yeah, that is my brain. But I personally didn't want to stay that way. I knew it would not happen overnight. I mean, it's obvious it took you 9 months to get the kid here.
It's a process. And it's not an easy process.
No, and it's not a snap of the fingers after the fact of giving birth. You go back. It's not. There's a lot of hell that your body goes through. A lot. Now, she's breastfeeding, which means she's already going to burn more calories in this process, and it's going to speed up.
Because her body has to produce the
It
milk.
has to work.
It has to produce breast milk, which takes effort.
Yeah. So she's doing all the things. My question is, how much weight did Bro gain during this pregnancy?
Listen, that's kind of where my thought went immediately.
It's called, what, sympathy?
Sympathy weight or whatever like that husbands will sometimes gain. Even then, just the way this guy has acted, and I only know her side of the story. I know there's always three sides. But my guess is this dude's an ogre. This guy looks like Shrek. He doesn't take care of himself. All I can picture, maybe I'm wrong, but all I picture is a plop down on the couch. My belly's hanging over. I'm not well taken care of. I haven't shaved. My hair's a mess. Get me my beer, woman, so I can watch my TV. Where's my dinner? With that type of response, that's what I see.
I could see that.
I get wanting your spouse to look the way she did before. I can understand that. Attraction's important. We want to be attracted to our spouses.
Yes.
Absolutely we do. That ain't the way to do it, my man. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? And when the doctor says...
I hope she told his mama.
Right? Oh, his mama, I hope would slap him.
You let my son say that to his wife.
Oh, poor boy will be lucky
and
if he
I
gets
find
up
out.
again. He would never.
He would never because he is raised correct.
Plus he knows he would be destroyed. Because
he knows if he's going to mess with her and his mother finds out, his life is over.
Oh, it's completely over. So I have no doubt this dude's an ogre and has probably put
no respect
no effort in
for her
whatsoever. No, none whatsoever. She just birthed your child. An unbelievable thing. And you're saying, hey, you need to get on Ozempic. And then the doctor says, no, you're not a candidate
and
for
she's
this.
in normal BMI range.
No, exactly. She's not obese. So this boils down to...
So her body has reshaped.
Yes, and when you have a child, I mean, you look freaking dynamite. Your body is not the same it was before you had kids.
It's not even
your
close.
body reshapes. And I love where it is.
I'm glad you do.
But your body reshapes. You're not going to look like you did when you were 20 years old. It's just not going to happen. And it's the way it's supposed to be. So I have no doubt that this guy is an ogre, and he is only worried about, so there's kind of three things to take away from this, is he is worried about performance other than actual partnership. He has no care for her whatsoever. I don't care what the medical professional said. I don't care what the doctors say that, hey, you're not a candidate for this. This would not be good for you. Continue to diet, continue to eat well, continue to exercise, and you will get there. He is looking for the quick microwave version of, I just want it as soon as possible so I can enjoy what I look at. How much effort are you putting into it, my man?
Right.
I mean, if that
are
is
you
the
cooking
case,
her the meals that she needs to get back there?
Are you making her good?
If you want this so bad, what are you doing to help?
Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Are you cooking the meals? Are you encouraging her?
Are you watching that baby while she gets to go to the gym?
Exactly. Are you saying, hey, you want to put the baby in a stroller? Let's go for a walk tonight after dinner. Doing little things like that. It's a form of exercise, but it's also a form of bonding where you two are together. That's the way to handle this. If you're not happy with what your spouse looks like physically, there are right ways to do it. Timing and tone matter.
What did he... I would like to know what he thought about her while she was pregnant.
Right? I mean...
If you think she's disgusting after, what did you think about her when she was pregnant?
It remains to be seen. Who knows what this joker was thinking?
He's cheating on her.
I don't think he could. All right, listen, my just initial takeaway is the guy's an ogre.
He's so gross that he can't get anybody else and wishes that she would look like the Bangham chick that she was before she got pregnant, because he outkicked his coverage and he needs to keep his appearance going.
Probably so. And plus,
my trophy wife.
After you have a child, I mean, your identity completely changes. Life is not what it was before. You were responsible for another human life. So your routine and your expectations and the things you would normally do completely shift. And that happens with the baby. It can happen in a number of other things. We talked earlier, your dad passed away. It's a different thing to get used to. And the unfortunate thing about someone passing is the earth continues to spin. Unfortunately, life continues to move on. We have to continue to move with it, be able to cope with it in the right way. But, it completely shifts. So this guy is just drives me crazy. So
he's a D-bag.
Oh, no doubt. He wears those shirts for sure.
When you say those shirts, I don't know that people understand what those shirts.
The affliction shirts. I'm sorry if y'all wear affliction shirts, but that is past, y'all. Don't wear those anymore.
It was so early 2000s.
It was. But I kind of want to shift the conversation now to, okay, how important is attraction in a marriage?
I mean, you got to have some type of attraction.
You're attracted to him to begin with. And you want to be able to keep that form of attraction because physical touch is one of the love languages. Physical intimacy is important.
Right.
We were wired for that. So, yeah, you need to be attracted to your spouse. Now,
wasn't it? I mean, it even mentions it in the Bible. Was it Lot's daughters? Who wanted Sarah?
No, Abraham was Sarah. You're talking about
Rachel.
Jacob wanted Rachel, but got tricked
got
into Leah. Leah has weak eyes.
Weak eyes.
Leah got them weak eyes.
That's how she's explained. She's got weak eyes.
She was not the most attractive.
Rachel was the most gorgeous.
Rachel was a 10.
She was.
Leah had weak eyes, and was maybe.
You had to marry her before you can get to Rachel.
Yeah, and that's kind of what the whole thing was.
So, I mean, there's got to be some type of attraction. He didn't want Leah. She had weak eyes.
She had weak eyes, man. I love that.
I don't even know what that means, but
she was not pretty.
I mean,
I've done the research. She wasn't pretty.
I'm gonna start saying that. She's got some weak eyes.
Some weak eyes, man. I don't know. It's hilarious. It's a funny way to do it. But I mean, listen,
there's got to be some type of something there.
There's got to be attraction. There was initially. And just to kind of touch back real quick on when you do have a baby, this whole idea, women, when you have a child, that you're going to bounce back so quickly, that you're going to look exactly how you did, even better within 6 weeks, it's a lie. Don't believe it. It's going to take months upon months, maybe even years upon years to get to the point where you're comfortable again, where you have some, you're not so self-conscious about your body and about what you look like. So don't believe the lie that it's, this mom on Instagram, she's looking amazing, better than she ever did. It's all fake. It's all a lie. It's not possible.
It's just smoke and mirrors.
Plus, people are different. People's metabolism are different.
True.
Their routines are different.
Well,
What they do for work are different.
That's why I purposely put myself in a pageant, because I knew there was a swimsuit competition. If you're going to have to be judged in a swimsuit, you're going to get your butt in gear. You pay all this money to do this pageant. It's not like I'm just going to throw that money down the drain and not let it, not go for it. I knew if I was going to be on stage in a bathing suit
in front of a bunch of strangers,
and I just had a baby 6 months ago, I better get to work.
And you did. You went twice to the gym twice a day. Ate really, really, really healthy. I mean, you busted it. And
I did.
You looked incredible in that swimsuit 6 months later. You did a great,
and I could care less. And it wasn't about the winning. It wasn't about the crown. It was about me reaching a goal. And I knew that if that was there, I had to. Because if you can set goals, you can achieve it.
And I would say for women coming out of that, set a goal. Set achievable goals. Set a month long,
Mine
1
might
month
have
goal.
been just a bit absurd.
It may have been, but just set goals. Set something and biggest thing, set one that's achievable. And not this outlandish goal like, I'm going to compete in Mrs. America. That's in 3 months. I can do it. I'm going to go run the New York City Marathon.
Yes. Don't.
Not possible. You're never going to catch me running a marathon, period, no matter what. But
only the wicked run when no one's chasing them.
Exactly. I'm trying to live a biblical life, and the Bible says only the wicked run. So, but attraction in marriage, we said it is important. We will see people who, and it's mostly on the women's side of things, that divorce body, like, I'm getting hot because I got divorced and I could be noticed again.
But let's be for real. You're losing weight because you're not eating.
Yes, it's the revenge body. That's what it was. That's what I was looking for. How about the married body? How about I'm going to be hot for my spouse?
Everybody thinks the dad bod's awesome.
Sure.
I know somebody that the dad bod saved their life.
He sure did. Fell off of a roof onto a ladder, and the dad bod saved his life.
I heard it from the doctor's mouth.
Yes. So dad bod can be helpful. But this idea that, hey, let me really, really try and put in the effort to be overly hot for the person who chose me, who chooses me every single day. I'm not going to give up with them.
I mean, granted, our story might be a little different from other people who, when they first got married or when they started dating, they might have looked away and then, years later have changed. But I was 15 years old. How old are we now? 43?
I'll be I am 43 now. You'll be 43.
I'll be 43.
Got a younger woman.
9 months, baby.
Still
like
younger.
God, you were born and God said,
I need to make a helper
quick,
for him.
Hurry.
It's like Adam and Eve all over again. So this is not good. I need the exact one for him, and bam, there it goes.
It's almost 9 months to the day, which is crazy.
It's crazy.
But I don't look like that 15-year-old Monica. Thank God.
Thank God. 15-year-old Monica was hot when I was 16-year-old Matthew.
Yes.
I don't want 15-year-old Monica. I want 42-year-old Monica.
Thanks. But you have to realize that people are going to change. You lost your hair at 19.
Sure did. Made me shave it, and here we are now.
I did make you shave it. I was like, baby.
Like, you got, buddy. Like, I love you, but something's got to give. That's bad up there.
I said, baby, you look like James Spann.
Yeah, remember when I tried to grow it out? And it was all fluffy on the sides. It was almost George Costanza level.
It was horrible.
It wasn't completely bald up top, but it was fading fast. There were 27 hairs up there. That was it.
It's like Homer Simpson's too.
Yes, that was pretty much all I had. That was all I had.
That would be like me saying, oh, well, he's bald. I don't have anything to do with him. He had a head of hair when we got together. Now he doesn't. I'm
glad you like bald men.
And now you have an incredible beard, but it is salt and pepper. It's very distinguished. It is so sexy to me.
That's all that matters. And I think that's part of it.
And a lot of people have trouble mentally, even guys, I'm going bald. Oh my God, I'm losing my hair. What else am I going to lose?
Well, and I would also say...
You were never that way?
No, it was like, well, it is what it is. Let's shave it and hope I have a good head. Luckily, I have a decent head, and it worked. But I mean, you mentioned the beard and the salt and pepper, and you really like that.
I do.
I would say that's something else that spouses need to do for each other. Find the things that turn your spouse on, the things that they really like, baby, I love when you do this.
Wear heels.
I love when you wear heels. I do. I absolutely love it.
I know. That's why I currently have them on.
Lean into that. You lean into that. You wear heels because I really, really like them. You salt and pepper. You really like it.
Because if you were to dye your beard,
you'd be like,
I would. Why?
So that's kind of my point is find out what attracts your spouse, the things that they really like about you, the thing that really turns them on, and lean heavily into that. Like, ladies, if he likes you in heels, not saying you need to wear heels every single moment of every single day and short dresses and this, but lean into that. Ladies, if she likes the beard, grow the beard. If she wants a mustache, sure, give it a shot. That's
Ted
fine.
Lasso. It's okay.
Listen, Adam West, I'm going to call him out. He has the worst, creepiest, awful mustache ever.
It's the 70s stash.
And I'm like, dude, when I walk into the gym and I see it, I'm like, oh God, this is horrible. He's like,
but
he says Emily likes it.
His wife likes it.
I was like, I don't think that's true at all. He's like, no, she really likes it. I'm
she really does.
So he leans into that,
of course.
But and if there's a style or something that can be worn, you like a suit.
I mean, the wedding was not.
I didn't get the memo for that at all. By the way, I was
Not
the only
a
one dressed in a suit.
dressy. I mean, what I'm wearing was typical for all the women.
Yes,
but you were the only guy there, minus Pastor Frankie, in some type of jacket and pants, like suit, dressy. Everybody else is wearing jeans and. Somebody came up to you and said, I think you're a little overdressed.
Yeah, I didn't get the memo for that. But
oh, well.
I know that you love.
I get to see this man dress up.
I know you love me in a suit. So
I even tried to sneak a picture of you.
I know you did. So I'll try to lean into that. So listen, you're an arm girl. You like arms. Whew. I like to try and work my arms. So I'll wear something.
You wear those tight shirts.
I'll do something to accentuate that.
You wear those shirts that accentuate those muscles.
But that's the point. Find what your spouse likes and lean heavy into that. And just kind of watch that turn. I guarantee what will happen. If you start leaning into that, ladies, if you start leaning into the things your husband really, really likes and finds overly attracted to you, and sure, it may be a little weird for someone else, but hey, if it works for him, it works for you guys, lean into that and just watch the shift. And men, I would say the same thing. Lady, if your wife says something like, hey, I really like this, or hey, I'd really love this, lean heavily into that and watch her come after you even more. Men complain about, I never have sex with my wife. Ha ha. It's always the joke that you get married, you stop having sex. Couldn't be further from the truth. Work into that. Find out what she enjoys, lean heavily into it, and just watch how things
ask the questions
change.
If you don't know.
Yeah, so and that's my encouragement is ask the question. Like, hey, what turns you on about me? What is it?
You should get an honest answer.
Lord, I hope you do.
You should, well, and if you get an I don't know, don't be bummed out. That makes them go, huh.
Don't let it be a continual I don't know.
Yes.
It's like, hey, I'm going to really need you to think about this. I'm going to ask you again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because
Let me think about it.
If it's a continual I don't know, that's BS.
Yeah.
It's not the case at all. You could ask me, all right, what are the things? I'll boom, 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 boom.
I don't even have to hesitate.
No, you don't. Like, you just found this new lotion that you've had for a while. And
I spent 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh, this stuff's incredible.
I'll put it on today.
I know. It smells so good.
I spent 20 minutes yesterday trying to find it at Bath & Body Works, and it just was not there.
Little things like that. Like I didn't know that. I didn't know that was something I really liked, and you've had it on. I was like, you smell incredible. And I grabbed
yummy.
your arm and I just smelled you. I was like, that is you smell unbelievable. What is that stuff? And now you're putting it on all the time. You're leaning heavily into the things that I enjoy it. I couldn't be more thankful for that. And I think more people need to try and do that. And if there's something you see where it is a little off, like this situation, this guy handled this terribly. If this has
Way
been
wrong.
months and months and months and she's not making any type of effort at all.
Was it 6 weeks? Is that right? How
It
long
doesn't
was
get. I just know that the baby's less than a year old. I know that. But it's leaning into it and like, hey, you want to go for a walk? Just kind of easy little stuff. Hey, how about I start cooking dinner and start cooking healthier meals? If she's vegging out on the couch with McDonald's every single meal and never gets up or anything, and it's okay. Like,
She's probably not going to be in her normal BMI.
no, what you and I have told each other, like, hey, if one of us gets out of hand, tell me. All you have to do is tell me. And not going to say, oh, my God, you're getting so fat.
Yes.
You're nasty. You're
That's
disgusting.
Nobody's going to respond well to that.
No. But, hey,
It'll be excuse me?
like, do you want to die today?
You let me get this way? And in the process, now I know seeing somebody every single day, you might not see the drastic change.
Right.
Like, I know I have lost, 40 pounds or more?
40 to 50 pounds in the last year and a half.
Something like
ever
that.
since your medicine changed.
My medicine's normal.
And listen,
and that's great.
you got a little bigger, but there's nothing you can do about
Because the
it.
medicine that I was taking made me gain that weight.
I mean,
and
you
I was
were
still
trying to
working out. I was
You're
eating
trying to
right.
be active. You're trying to
Nothing
eat
would
better.
work.
Nothing.
Now,
It was just the
things like
medicine.
that can cause that. But because you see somebody every single day, you don't see the instant. You see it when it's I can't wear any of my clothes. You can't wear any of your clothes. Why not? I think the past 6 months for me, the amount of people that have said something to me, oh, you look incredible. You've lost so much weight. I don't like when people say that. What was wrong with me with the way I was before?
What was wrong with the way I looked before?
But we live in that world. We grew up in the 90s, in the early 2000s, where everybody was skin and bones. If you were bigger than a size 6, you were fat.
You're fat. And I'm more of a athletic, muscular side of things is the look for me.
I'm sorry, but the skin and bones will never be me.
Yep. And that's not what I'm interested in.
And I've even gotten to the point where I'm smaller now than I was in high school. But I've had so much muscle tone over, all my careers in life.
True.
That it's not going to change.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'll be real. I hadn't worked out
You worked out January 1st. We worked out just across the way.
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
That one day.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying you did.
And then, yeah.
Yep. And that's
I mean, I say active.
You do. You are active.
Not at the gym working out, but
You are constantly moving.
True.
You're constantly moving around, doing stuff.
But if you're sitting at home and not doing anything, that can stack up.
It can.
But
so
we're all drawn. Oh, anybody our age, we have that. We watching all the Friends episodes, the skinniest.
They were
characters,
skinny,
and that was put in our head. That's beautiful.
That's the look. That's what you have to try to achieve to be attractive.
I'm sorry, but I can never be that way. I got TNA that don't go nowhere.
No, it does not.
Unless a doctor chops them off, they're not going anywhere. No matter how much weight I lose. Sorry.
It's just not going to happen.
Nope. So I can't achieve what that is. And maybe, does she even have a clue what he's into? So things that you need to
who knows?
ask.
So I would say, just to kind of close this out before we go, you need to ask. Lean in heavily to what attracts your spouse. Should you be having conversations about this? Absolutely. There are no conversations off limits. And you should be talking about like, hey, I find this really sexy.
Mm-hmm.
And it may be something new. We've talked about the sex menu whenever it comes to the sex side of stuff. Well, this helps lead to that. Sex isn't just that. It's all the time.
Figure out that test kitchen.
Yes, figure out that test kitchen. But find out like, hey, I don't know what it is, but I'm finding this really, really attractive. And like, all right, well, let's lean into that. So yes, you should actually absolutely be having these questions. Is attraction something you owe your spouse? in a way, if you can help it, because we want to be attracted to each other, again, because physical intimacy is so dang important.
It is, but that's not the only thing that attracts you to that person.
No, it's so much more than what just the eyes can see. Leaning into love language.
I mean, the first thing you told me that you ever liked about me was my smile. And I lit you up so bad. I was mad because I had jacked up teeth.
You did. You have the best teeth now.
Well, yes, but I was so mad that that's where you went, because I would always smile like this to hide my teeth.
You did not want people to see your teeth.
I didn't even want you to see them.
I know.
But you're like, you have a great smile. I'm like, a smile? I didn't even show my teeth. My teeth are crooked. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You know.
And what your spouse finds attractive may not be what you find attractive about yourself. It may be something you're self-conscious about, but your spouse absolutely loves it. So ask the questions, have the conversations, talk openly and honestly about it. Don't attack someone like this guy did.
Yeah.
Don't say, hey, you need to do this. I don't care what a doctor says, but help them along that journey. This is something we do together. Two become one. You do this together. If you do it separately, it ain't going to work no matter how hard you try.
No, never.
So I want to challenge everyone, because a lot of people probably don't, have that conversation of, hey, what do you find attractive about me? And then this week, lean into that. Just something simple. Lean into that and just watch how that can make the shift go. So.
Like, I love you dressed up. I love you dressed up. But I'm also thinking, yeah, that looks better in the floor too.
I like that. Let's go. We're out of here. You got any final thoughts, beautiful?
I love you.
I love you. Let's go. God, we love you. We are so thankful that we get to do this. Thankful that we're back able to do this, and pray that we're just able to have the time to be able to do this, that hopefully it will speak life into people, life into marriages. Maybe someone can walk away with something that we have said, that you have said through us, that can just improve their relationship, make them more attractive to each other, and just allow them to lead a life that you created them to lead. Marriage is supposed to be fun. This is the greatest thing that we get to do, and we want everyone to be able to experience the way that we have. And it always and only comes through honoring you in everything that we do. And we do that through our relationship, through our marriage, through this platform. We are thankful for all that you have given us, and it all belongs to you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Play ball.